Even the biggest fans of The Flash won't know all of the facts on this list. And if you want to know some of the hidden facts none of the cast and crew share with their fans. So, here are the 50 facts you didn't know about The Flash. Let's dive right into it, shall we? 50. He was supposed to join Arrow. The Flash was introduced on Arrow first, and the fans liked the character so much that the showrunners decided to try their luck and create their own show. If the pilot flopped, then the creators would reintroduce him to the Arrowverse. 49. Killer Frost is not the same character in the comics and the show. In the show, she is played by Caitlin Snow, but the comic books show us as a Louise Lincoln in the role of Killer Frost. 48. Hunter Zolomon is not the Black Flash. On the show, Hunter Zolomon, or Zoom, is one of the main protagonists that later turns into Black Flash. But in the comics, the Black Flash is simply death itself, a death that can outrun the speed of light. 47. He even helped the Flash escape Black Flash. This happened when Hunter Zolomon and Barry Allen went inside the Forever Force, and they were chased by the Black Flash. To save Barry, Zolomon risked his own life. 46. Andy Mientus also became the Flash. That's right, Andy first auditioned for the role of Barry Allen, but Grant Gustin received that honor. If you liked our first 5 picks, then give that like button a big old smash, because it really helps us a lot. 45. Grant Gustin, Jesse L. Martin, and Wesley Shipp are all born in January. We don't know if the producers were aiming for this, but it's true. Grant's birthday is one on the 14th, Jesse is on the 18th, and John is born on the 22nd. 44. Barry Allen died in the comics. And then it was up to Wally West to take on the mantle. 43. Psychics can't read his mind. That's partly because he's too quick even for Gorilla Grodd to take control of the Flash's mind. 42. Jay Garrick was the first Flash. Before Barry Allen became the Flash, Jay Garrick was the fastest man alive. But when they created Barry Allen, then they made Jay Garrick as part of a different world, and the two coexisted in 2 versions of Earth. 41. Barry Allen travels through time via treadmill. Whenever the fastest man alive wants to travel through time, he does so by running on his treadmill. This is done because he never knows where he'll end up if he's running across the globe. 40. Zoom looks completely different in the show. While Hunter Zolomon is yellow in the comics, in the show he is actually black, and he has that melted rubbery mouth. Kinda creepy if you ask us. 39. Barry Allen changed the course of history. Batman got killed. Superman spent his life in a military bunker, while Aquaman and Wonder Woman destroyed continents waging wars against one another. 38. The Ghost Rider mashup. When Marvel and DC Comics crossed world, they created the Speed Demon, a mashup between the Flash and Ghost Rider. 37. Barry Allen and Eobard Thawne are related. Because Eobard Thawne is the greatest grandson of Malcolm Thawne, Barry Allen's twin brother, it goes without saying that these two are actually related. 36. Barry has an evil twin brother that was taken from his parents at birth. While we're on the subject of twin brothers, we should mention that Barry Allen and Malcolm Thawne are actually twins who were separated at birth. The doctor lied to Barry's parents, so he took their child and gave it to Barry. 35. Grant Gustin also does theater. Aside from movies and TV, our favorite Speedster is really passionate about theater, and Broadway in particular. 34. Adrian Van Viersen, one of the creative directors on the show, did about 400 boards for Pilot of The Flash. 33. Nora West Allen is older than her parents. Jessica Parker Kennedy was older than Grant Gustin and Candace Patton. Not such a little girl now, is she? 32. The particle accelerator on the show was based on the Large Hadron Collider. 31. The Flash from the show and the Flash from the movies support each other. They even shot a little video where Grant Gustin and Ezra Miller both complimented each other on their looks. 30. Savitar doesn't have a suit of armor in the comics. He's actually a speedster with a golden mask and golden rings across his arms. 29. Savitar is not Barry Allen from the future. He's actually a different character that's one of Barry's arch nemesis. 28. Grant Gustin is married. In real life, Grant Gustin is actually married to Andrea Toma. They've been together for around 2 years now. 27. Joe West doesn't exist in the comics, and Nora West has an alcoholic father that doesn't appreciate her. 26. John Wesley Shipp played the Flash 2 decades earlier. That's one of the reasons the showrunners decided to give him the role of Jay Garrick on the show. They figured it would be kind of nostalgic. 25. Gorilla Grodd was completely CGI. 24. Only the last version of Flash's suit resembles the one from the comics. All the others were more leathery than spandex. 23. You might recognize Heatwave and Captain Cold from Prison Break. They were actually the main characters on the show, and they're still acting together in The Flash. 22. Captain Cold and Heatwave have a special code of ethics in the comics. Unlike the show, the comic books show a different side to Captain Cold and Heatwave. 21. Candace Patton and Danielle Nicolette were both part of The Game. 20. Grant Gustin needed 40 minutes to put on the suit in the first season. That's partly the reason he wasn't too happy with the suit. 19. He's been a Green Lantern. Even though it was for a short time period, it still makes him one of the few heroes that has wielded such power. 18. The Flash's mask was glued to his face. This is the main reason he hated his first costume. But when they added a zipper to it, suddenly the shooting became interesting. 17. Tom Cavanaugh accepted the role of Harrison Wells when they told him he would later become Eobard Thawne. 16. The Flash has appeared in 5 different shows. These include Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Vixen, The Flash, and Supergirl. 15. Every episode in Season 1 contained an Easter egg. Because the show was a nod to the New 52 DC Comics, the show decided to include the number 52 in every episode. Things like Room 52, Channel 52, and on and on. 14. Rick Cosnett was cast in the role of Jay Garrick. But as we said earlier, Wesley Shipp was an actor that brought nostalgia to the role, so that's why they went with him. 13. Fans attacked Candace Patton and the show for casting an African American character instead of a Caucasian one. Even though the fans were attacking her based on racial prejudice, she portrayed the role perfectly. On top of that, she has even said that fans usually stop to tell her that she is a big inspiration to women of color. 12. He was trialed for murdering the Reverse Flash. When Barry Allen broke one of his codes of ethics, he had to answer for his crimes in court. 11. Zooping was invented on the show. David Nutter, the director of the pilot episode, referred to Barry Allen's lightning speed as zoop, or zooping, and it spread like wildfire. Now, everyone on the show keeps referring to it as zooping. 10. Grant Gustin and Chris Wood went to college together, and their friendship goes all the way back to their childhood. Now, the two are very close friends. 9. Grant Gustin is a trained dancer. Grant Gustin's not only in love with Broadway, but dancing as well, and his favorite is tap dancing. Number 8. Thomas Cavanaugh has ophidiophobia. This means that he's deathly afraid of snakes. 7. Grant Gustin's favorite superhero is Superman. The guy is a really superhero fan, but Barry Allen isn't his first pick. That would have to be the son of Krypton, aka Superman. He even has a tattoo of his favorite superhero. 6. Grant Gustin and Jessica Parker already knew each other. They both played minor recurring roles on 90210, where they briefly met on the set. 5. He can run 13 trillion times faster than the speed of light. We know this because he managed to save an entire town of people from a nuclear explosion. 4. Grant Gustin can sing. 3. Grant Gustin was one of the main antagonists in Glee. Because he can sing and dance and loves acting, he has been one of the main villains in Glee. 2. He can outrun death. After all, he is the fastest speedster in the entire world, right? 1. He's faster than Superman. And that means that even the Man of Steel can't catch up to him. On a related note, We wanted to know if you had any other facts about the Flash that we didn't mention here. You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.